Good evening and welcome to sports. I'm Chris Arnold. Both Elliot and Jeff are off getting some well-deserved rest and relaxation. The 14th ranked Kansas Jayhawks out on the West Coast in the Golden State, taking on the Stanford Cardinals tonight. Now, this is the last non-conference game for the Jayhawks, hoping to get a win for an early Christmas gift. Now, that game just tipped off about 25 minutes ago, and the Jayhawks storming ahead early on, up 31-15, about midway through the first half. Well, the 11th ranked Wichita State Shockers hoping to end their non-conference schedule on a high note tomorrow night, with the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles flying into town. Ever since the Shocks' 89-80 win over Arkansas State on Tuesday, the discussion has been about WCU's play on the defensive end of the floor. Yeah, it hasn't been the best. 3 straight home affairs where they've given up 80 points or more. In the last 2 games, they've seen opponents hit 50 in just the first half. But offensively, this Shocker team is putting up almost 87 points a game. Whoa. A key piece, former Hutch Blue Dragon, Samaje Haynes-Jones, healthy once again. He put up 27 points off the bench in the last game. And Samaje and Coach Marshall hoping more of the same is to come.
Just getting healthy. I'm saying that was a big key to me, staying out there, and I felt good out there.
He's had a couple of games like that in the last 4 or 5, but then he's had that issue, and he was he got a little bit out of shape because he wasn't able to do anything. He literally couldn't practice.
Well, the Kansas State Wildcats, like KU, made that long trek to the West Coast last night to take on the Washington State Cougars, only their second road test of this young season. So we pick up things late in the first half. Wildcats trailing by 1, and good defense leads to some exciting offense. Barry Brown getting up. Look at the Bunnies slamming it home. Kansas State would be up by 3 in the waning seconds. Cougars with a shot to tie it up. Malachi Flynn with the Stephen Curry-like 3. A little too much mustard on that one. Wildcats notch up the board there and get the W. Brown led the way for the Cats, who moved to 10-2 on the year. K-State is now on Christmas break before traveling to take on Iowa State on December 29th. And as for the Wildcat football team, their long break is about to be over. The team hasn't played since late last month. That'll all change come Tuesday night. The 7-5 K-State squad punched their ticket to the Cactus Bowl in Phoenix. That's where they'll dance with a West Coast team themselves, the UCLA Bruins. Coach Bill Snyder knows that while his team comes in on a 2-game winning streak, including that thriller against Oklahoma State, the Bruins, they're no rollover match, especially with the return of their gunslinger under center, Josh Rosen.
He's good at processing information. He makes good decisions. He has patience and works through his progressions, and is an accurate thrower, and has got, he can put some velocity on the ball as well.
Well, guys, I have to tell you, it has been a long break for the K-State Wildcat football team, but they get back on it day after Christmas. Maybe hope they get a little late Christmas present with a win against the UCLA Bruins.
Yeah, and you said Rosen's going to be back, so the defense will obviously be tested by him. He's got quite an arm, that's for sure.
Yeah, and maybe we hope he has a little bit of rust since he's been out for a while.
That's true.
At least they're rested, huh?
Exactly.
All right, thanks, Chris. Well, the final check of weather, a chilly forecast headed your way next.
To say the least.